Hello everyone, good day to all. I welcome all my dear kids to today's online live classes. I am Pushpashri, faculty of Button But Tutorials. I'll be handling mathematics for Navodaya, Sainik as well as RMS school entrance exam. So well, my dear kids, in the last session, we were just discussing about the square and square roots. We have solved some of the problems, and in today's session, let us solve further problems of square and square roots. So now we'll just start with the problem. The next problem, and this is your ninth problem since we have solved till now. So, or you can take the first problem for today. Square root of square root the problem is square root of 11, 9 divided by 81 is. So this is your question. See to the question what they are telling. You have to find the square root of this number. That means you have to find the square root. First you have to make the square root for this number and then you have to find the solution. Square root of, see here, square root of 11, 9 divided by 81. So, square root of this is what we have to find out. So, when I remove the square root, so what I will be doing? 11 into 81. So, usually we will be multiplying with the denominator and adding with the numerator, that is 11 into 81 plus 9 and divided by 81. 81 always stays as it is. Okay. So 11 into 81 plus 9. Suppose say for example 1 2 by 3. How we are going to convert the mixed fraction to the fraction? 3 ones are 3 plus 2. 3 plus 2 5 by 3. So this is how we are going to write. In the same way 11 into 81 plus 9 you will do and divided by 81 as it is you people will write. So in the next step you are going to do the multiplication of 81 into 11. So 1 ones are 1, 1 eights are 8 into 1 ones are 1, 1 eights are 8, 1 8 plus 1 9 and 8 as it is. So now you got 891. So when you multiply this you got 891 and plus 9 you are going to add 9 plus 1 10, 9 plus 1 10, 8 plus 1 9. So now you got 900. 900 divided by 81 and here square root is as this, we have not yet still removed it. So 900, so 81 into 11 you will do and with that you are going to add the 9 whatever the answer that you are going to get. So that you will get 900, you will write 900 divided by 81. And next, in the next step, what you have to do? Removing the square root for 981. So as we all know, 81 that is 9 square, 9 nines are 81. So when I remove the square root for 900, 3 threes are 9, 3 threes are 9, 0. You're going to take one more 0 and 6, 0, 30. So 30 is the square root for 900. So you're going to write 30. So 30 by 9. But in the options, there are some options for this question. So where option A is 10 by 3, option B is 11 by 3 and option C is 9 by 3, option D is 3 by 2. But what is the answer you have got? 30 by 9. So is 30 by 9 is there? No. But still this one is further divisible. That means further you can multiply this. See here 3 threes are 9, 3 tens are. So now you got 10 by 3. So does the 10 by 3 exist in your option? So check out 10 by 3 is that. So option A is the correct answer. This is how you are going to solve the problem. And now you people can copy down this problem. Copy down. Fine. Hope you all copied this. Now we'll just move on to the second problem. The problem number 2. Simplify the expression. Simplify the expression simplify the expression. Square root of 324 divided by 81. So see to the expression here. So the expression is square root of 324 divided by 81 and we have to simplify that. Solution. Write the question again, 324 divided by 81. So in the next step, remove the square root. 18 squares are 324, 9 nines are 81 and 9 ones are 9 twos are. So 2 by 1 is your answer. So we have removed the square root and further it can be simplifiable. So we have simplified and we got the answer as 2 by 1. Now you can copy down that, copy down. Fine, hope you have copied both the problems. Now we'll just move on to the third problem for today. The third problem is like this. Find the square root of 1225. 1225. So this is your question. See to the question where you have to find the square root for the number 1225. Either you can go with prime factorization or division method, but you have to find the square root. So we'll just see that and the solution part. Solution. The number is 1225. I'll go with division method. Pair the number first. Okay. So see which is the nearest number for the first pair, that is 3 3s are 9. So 12 minus 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you will get 3 and take down 25 down. So 65 5s are, will see, 5 5s are 25, 5 6s are 30 plus 2, 32. So now 65 5s are 325 and the remainder is 0. So if you want you can just write it as 70 here. So therefore I can tell as, so therefore square root of 1225 which is equal to 35. So now you can copy down this easiest problem. We have already solved these kind of problems. So that it will be easier. You can copy down. Yes. We'll just move on to the next problem now. That is your problem number 4. The question is a bit of difference you can see. 27 into 243 is equal to and you have an option 3 to the power of 8, option B 3 to the power of 9, option C 3 to the power of 10, option D 3 to the power of 11. So this is also one more type of question that you are going to get in your exam. So the question here you can see where 27 into 243 is equal to 3 to the power of what they are asking. There, as soon as you see the options, it is clearly understandable that it will come in the power of 3 itself. How to find out, I'll tell you. Take the first number, that is 27 and 243. Two numbers you are having, correct? So take 27, go under prime factorization method. 3 9s are 27, 3 3s are. So here as you observe, 3 is there for thrice. 3 is there for thrice. Okay. So now take 243. So this is your for 27. Okay. So now I'll go for 243. 243. 3 8s are 24, 3 1s are, 3 27s are, 3 9s are, and then 3 3s are. And as you observe here, the 3 is there for 5 times. So you can write it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 3 is there for 5 times I have written the 3, 4, 5 times, and 3 is there for 3 times, and I have written it for 3 times. Now 3 to the power of 5, so as you can see here, 3 to the power of 3 into 3 to the power of 5. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So now 3 to the power of 8 is your answer. So option A is the correct answer. So this is how you are going to solve these kind of problems. So now you can copy down the problem number 4. Copy down. Yes, we'll just move on to the next problem. That is the problem number 5. So the next problem, see to the question. A gardener plants 3,600 trees in garden, full stop and continue. He arranges them so that there are as many rows as there are trees in a row, as there are trees in a row, full stop and continue. How many rows are there? How many rows are there? So this is your question. See to the question. There is one gardener. Gardener is a person who is going to put the plants in the garden. Okay, he is the one who is going to take care of all the garden area. So he is going to plant 3,600 trees. So how many trees he is going to plant? 3,600 trees in a garden. Okay, he is going to arrange them so that there are as many rows as there are trees in a row. So this is what is column we are going to call, and this is what we are going to call it as row. So there is one garden and gardener needs to plant 3,600 trees. As how many rows that he is going to make, that rows must be equal to the plants that he is going to plant it. Okay, so that how many plants is going to stand in each row. That means if he is making 4 rows, in 4 rows there must be only 4 plants should be planted. So if he is making this many rows, how many rows that he is going to make to plant 3,600 plants? This is what your question is. So since what we have to do, we can go either in prime factorization or division to find the value of the number of rows. I'll go under division method. First pairing the numbers. 6 6 it's very easy. Okay, 6 6 36, 6 12, remainder 0. Take the zeros. Anything multiplied with the 0 is always a 0. So therefore 60 rows. Therefore, how many rows are there? 60 rows are required. So in each 60 rows, 60 plants can be planted by the gardener. This is what the solution is. You can just copy down this now.